Hello, my name is Fox, and I'm Fox, and apparently, number 29 on trending right now, it just came out last night, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC trailer, which, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, I want to check it out, so let's just get into this and see what happens, because I want to know what the hell is going on. So let's begin in 3, 2, now. Okay. It's reminiscent of... Wait, no. The World Tour. Wait, are we gonna play as young XEHANORT? Okay, playing as Riku, Sora, Aqua. Okay, so, okay, alright, yeah, Nomura said that, okay. Nomura said that we were going to be playing, oh, is that new Keyblade? Hold on. Who are you? I am inevitable. Alright. It doesn't make a difference to me anyway. I'll just keep playing dumb. Question is, who are you? Luxord. Remind. Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. Okay. Coming this winter. Alright. Well, I gotta wait 6 months, but hey, at least we got a trailer out. Okay, this looks like... Actually, let me first look at this Keyblade real quick. And also, is that Marluxia, or is that the... No. These are the 13 Darknesses. Okay, let's see here real quick. First, that looks like Final Form. Or, this is a new Keyblade transformation. This looks like another, similar to the Kingdom Hearts 3 Ultimate Keyblade, this looks like their version of... It looks like Final Form. There was already Final Form in the game, but this looks like it again, like with the gray and white on it. I can't tell... Oh! I can tell now! That's Oathkeeper! Oh, shit! We're getting Oathkeeper! That's pretty... Yeah, that is definitely Oathkeeper. You can see it right there. Alright, cool. And then let me actually go into this bit, where we're gonna play at... We're gonna do the... Basically, now, they say, like, we're gonna do the fights. I believe we're probably gonna do the fights before Sora gets there. Or, actually, during, for Roxas' case. But, yeah, Nomura said that he wants to expand a little bit more on the final chapter. Which, hell yeah. So... We're gonna play as Riku fighting Replica, which I'm all for because I love the parts where you got to play as Riku, because playing as Riku was one of my favorite bits in like 3D, and like he's one of my favorite characters. We're gonna play as Aqua again versus Vanitas. But these are characters that we've already played as in Kingdom Hearts 3. Then you're gonna play as Roxas, which, hell yeah! And what the cooler part is, so far this seems to be Roxas as Roxas full power, because we've only ever played as Roxas as when he loses his power. Like, we never played as him when he was in the organization. Well, we did in 350 over 2 days, but he never really tapped into that power you feel when you're fighting him in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, you don't summon like the beams of... What you do when you get Oathkeeper and Oblivion in 350 over 2 days, you summon the beams, but you can't do like a or shoot the different magics. But it looks like we might actually be able to do that with Roxas. And I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to play these characters out of the last world too. Like, not saying we have to replay we could replay the whole game as these characters, which I guess, you know, it would be cool if like Nomura gave us that option. Like, if you as soon as you beat the game entirely, And like you do like the Remind DLC that they do say like kind of I think in 15 they allowed you to do this, which again 15 Murrow was kicked off of that one, but he's bringing a lot of his ideas from 15 over to this one, where like you're like yeah you can do a new game plus that they added, but now you can play it as Roxas or Aqua, or maybe you can switch out. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool. Because even Roxas seems to have his own set of moves now, which, hell yeah, like Sora and, like Riku and Aqua as well, not being main players, but not being the main, not playing as Sora, but, you know, has their own thing, which would be awesome. But, yeah, because he has some kind of, boost ability. Okay. Yeah, this is the fight with all three of them together, so yeah, hell yeah. I want to see that. Then, yeah, that is definitely Oathkeeper. And then also, like, although I will say, like, hold on, because here's a question. Who the hell is this? Because this is either Xigbar. This is either Xigbar, Darkness / and or Lushu. Well, no, that's the same person. Xigbar / Lushu. And then possibly Darkness, because I think Lushu might just be the guy who's called Darkness. This could be the Master of Masters. Which wouldn't be... Which, I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. His movements are very... Because he doesn't look like Demi-X. Because I'm trying to go off of his movements. And also, what I really like is his eyes aren't yellow here. They're black. So this is somewhat before his corruption, which, if they make it to where you can actually play... Let's say they make it like another chapter. Another chapter you can play as these characters, like, during the fight scenes. I would like if, like... they broke it up into certain parts, like, okay, we're going to play as Riku versus Replica Riku. Then, I don't know, Flash of Life something, and then we kind of play as young Xehanort for a bit. Not during this time period, but kind of through his life. Like, small chapters throughout his life as we're going through it. I think that would be kind of cool, because it is called Remind. So, you know, they're like all the games that they remade, but then this one is, obviously sounds like Remind, like being reminded of something. So, I want to play at, because even Nomura said that he was gonna, he wanted a game between 3D and 3, or I guess technically Coded's after. No, is Coded after 3? No, 3D goes directly into 3. So between 3D and 3, where he wanted to actually explore young Zane, I think if I remember correctly, he said he wanted to explore young Xehanort a bit more. So I would like if we could play as young Xehanort, yeah, these are cool. Like, again, we can play as Riku again. We get to play as Aqua. We get to play as Roxas maxed out. Hell yeah. But also, I want to play as Xehanort. I want to see what turns, even though it's, you know, Connection to Darkness, whatever. But I want to see that point where his eyes go from black to yellow. I want to see that. Or amber. And like I said about this guy, the coat wards off darkness, yeah, because it protects him. Which I don't think was ever officially said. I know it said that. No, I think in Chain of Memories they do say. But here's the thing: how this guy moves. The World Tour. So I feel like this might be. This is either because there's 3 options I'm thinking of, and one of them might be the same person. This is either Xigbar, or this is either Xigbar. A.K.A. Lushu, first, you know, bringing Xehanort in, getting him the Keyblade or whatever. This is probably when he transfers the Keyblade over to him. Or hell, this might even be, no, this wouldn't be Xehanort from the, no, it wouldn't be. This would be, this is either Xigbar, A.K.A. Lushu. This is either the Master of Masters, or this could be Demi-X, but without the shoulder pads. And if that's the case, I feel like this Demi-X is actually the Master of Masters. Because again, like, the mannerisms are very similar, I think. The Master of Masters compared to Demi-X. And they even do say in Kingdom Hearts 3 that Demi-X is what do you call it? Demi-X is part of the Keyblade. Has Keyblade lineage. In some way or form, he has Keyblade lineage. I don't necessarily mean like he has the bloodline of a Keyblade wielder. No, I mean this in a sense that he has some connection to the Keyblade. Most likely he was part of Union Cross, and we haven't seen Demi-X in Union Cross as an actual person. We've seen him as data fights, but we've never seen him as an actual person. And some of them are Lucia and Larexine, and I think Brain is actually just Braig. In Union Cross, so I feel like, and like they're even trying to like, I feel like right here where Zigbar's like, we're like, question is, who are you, Luxord? Like this thing, I feel like this really is this is trying to fuck you over. This is trying to make you think, oh, Luxord might be the master of masters. No. I think it's Demi-X. I think it's Demi-X, and he's the one who he's the one who probably helped young Xehanort on his path to darkness, knowing about the book and everything, even though whatever time paradoxes that is. I realize just how necessary I am. I love that. I love this image right here. Also, his ears are starting to point up too. You can actually see that. I don't think his ears are pointed up all the time, but yeah, you see his ears actually starting to point up now, which is kind of cool. I like this image. I want to get this image for an icon. But yeah, this is cool. I'm hoping again. Yeah, we get Oathkeeper. Cool. That's awesome. And maybe we'll get Oblivion later. Yeah, we get to play as Riku again. Hell yeah. Aqua, Roxas as well. And again, we get Oathkeeper, and we get way more story bits for the organization, fleshing out a bit more things, which they've done this before in Final Mixes. But I want Nomura to do this. I want one DLC where you do play in Xehanort's backstory, where you play as young Xehanort during the time in Scala de Caelum. I want to play that, or at least see, or if anything, the bit right here where he says the world tour. I want to see that. I want to see us going to different worlds, even if it's the same worlds of Kingdom Hearts 3, or if it's what is it? And also FYI, like this is like I want to see. Does it say? Okay, it does have Kingdom Hearts 3 on it. Remind, because I'm trying to think like maybe this meant like this is technically going to be considered its own game. Maybe, I don't know. But I would like to see, like, be able to play as Xehanort's past. I'd like to go delve more into that stuff. We're in Scala de Caelum. Maybe we'll explore a bit more of that. Who knows? But, yeah, like, I want to play as young Xehanort. I want to see more of his background. I want to see everything that happened. Because, again, like, a lot of people... Which, I find this funny because I watched another guy's video where he's like, I didn't really finish Kingdom Hearts 3D, but, like, apparently death doesn't matter in Kingdom Hearts, even though they kind of explain why a lot of the organization members have returned in Kingdom Hearts 3D. And I feel like everyone who's mad, like, oh, Xehanort was a good guy, misguided all along. What bullcrap. Like, no, yeah, that's true. Ever since Birth by Sleep, I kind of thought that. Because, sorry, back, but even in Birth by Sleep, and hell, even in Star Wars, when you say, like, you want to balance light and darkness, where he says, he's gonna destroy everything. But he is doing it because he wants to create a balance between light and darkness. Two forces, one put together, are pretty freaking powerful. And also... balanced together means there isn't a war. There isn't a fight between the light and a fight between the darkness. Like, that he literally takes out the main reason for a lot of the fighting in Kingdom Hearts. He stops another Keyblade War from ever happening again in this world line, I think, because I think there's alternate timelines now. Like, Xehanort will literally stop and fix everything. That's even, like, people... Again, like back to Star Wars, with Darth Vader. Like, a lot of people say, like, oh, Anakin wasn't the chosen one, it was Luke. No, because if you look back to the prequels, and again, love them or hate them, there is a disbalance. there is the light, which is way more powerful than the dark side. So therefore, the balance is very, one-sided. But by the end of the prequels, it's somewhat balanced. You have Darth Vader and Sidious, along with Luke, who was born that time, and Obi-Wan, because Yoda, I think, is kind of losing it and stuff like that. And even though there's other Jedis apparently still alive or out there, there was still more of a balance between the light and the dark. Hell, now there's even more Darksiders with Inquisitors, which are hunting down Jedi, which then means that there is still the balance between the light and the darkness. Darth Vader kept the balance. He created the balance by going to the dark side, and in that same air, Luke kind of fucked up the balance when Sidious. Well, I guess even then, Vader killed Sidious, but then he also died in the process. But even then, the balance was fucked up, which then in the next trilogy, now it is trying to balance itself back out again between Rey and Kylo. This is a very similar idea. They're balancing. He's trying to balance the light and darkness, and yeah. That was a bit thing, and I want to play that. I want to see where he realizes this. I want, even if it's through the same worlds of Kingdom Hearts that we've seen before, maybe they add a couple of few more worlds, which I would on. I want to go on this world tour that I'm gonna just say the Masters is talking about, or I want to go on this world tour as young Xehanort. I want to go to all these worlds. Hell, just make it to where you play as young Xehanort, going to each of the Kingdom Hearts worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3, and maybe you get cut back to Scarlet Kylam, or you're kind of following or screwing things up, messing with things behind the backgrounds of the world. Let us actually be the ones who are setting up Heartless and stuff. And I don't know, I don't know. I'm not sure how you would do it, but I want to go on this world tour as young Xehanort. I want to see what's going to happen, stuff like that. I want to see this. I want to see what makes him become Master Xehanort. I want to see all that happen. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please share my videos. Tell me what you guys think. I can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC, because this looks like it's going to be badass as all hell, and I love the graphics in Kingdom Hearts 3. Again, this feels like what Kingdom Hearts should always be, even though going back to Kingdom Hearts game, the graphics in Kingdom Hearts games are fucking phenomenal. But I want to see more of this one. I want to play as every characters, yes, but I also want to play as young Xehanort. That's the bit I really, really want to do. Either way, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'm sure these I've done. Links are on my Facebook. On this one, pursue my videos, and we will. See you later. So you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.